Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing good today. Today is Tuesday, May 20th. Currently it is 72 degrees. High today is going to be 82. 3% chance of rain. Winds at 6 miles per hour right now. We got a brief, not really a bad storm, just a brief patch of rain came through yesterday. It rained pretty hard for about 20 minutes or so, just enough to wet my garden down good. The only thing is, some of the ones on the right against the house out here, the awning keeps them from getting rain if the rain comes down straight. So I'll probably have to water the ones back there if they're still dry. But nothing like that rainwater to get it going. I mean, I really think yesterday that the green beans grew about an inch. Because when I went out there, they were about like that. And then later on in the day after it rained, they were about like that. It's crazy. So things are growing. The cucumbers are pretty much all out. You know, have all popped out. And the ones that take the longest seem to be the okra and the carrots. And if you're not careful, carrots look just like grass when they come out, and so do some of the other things. The spinach even does. It looks like kind of like thicker grass. I've actually pulled some of it up before when I didn't know what I was doing when I first started growing stuff like that. I pulled it up thinking it was grass growing in there. So you got to really look and make sure what it is. Tonight is Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews, everybody. We're going to do that tonight. Okay. And, oh gosh, we were talking about what to have for dinner, and I didn't write it down. So, oh yeah, I know what it was because I put it in the fridge. They're ham steaks. We got some for, Easter, I guess it was, and made them. They're really good. And it was a 2-pack that we got at Grocery Outlet, real cheap, but they're real good. There's 2 ham steaks in each package, and there was 2 packages. So I forget how much it was, but it was a great buy, and they're really good. So we'll have that, and I didn't really know what to have. We could have some, I think we still got some stuffing and all that. Cranberry sauce, probably green beans. I'm writing it down now. So that sounds pretty good. Ham steak, stuffing, cranberry sauce, green beans. I don't think we have any potatoes. I could make some instant potatoes if they want some. Okay, so jokes of the day, everybody. Get my glasses. 2 cowboys were lost in the desert when they spotted a tree draped in bacon strips. We're saved, shouted one cowboy, but when he ran up to the tree, he was shot multiple times. It wasn't a bacon tree, it was a ham bush. Ham bush. After a lengthy conference with the estranged husband, the lawyer reported to his client, "Mrs. LeMay, I have succeeded in making a settlement with your husband that is eminently fair to both of you." "Fair to both?" exploded Miss LeMay. "I could have done that myself. What's the point of hiring a lawyer for then?" And thought of the day is from James Hilton. Not sure who he is. Don't go back to less just because you are too impatient to wait for better. That makes sense. Okay, I saw one in here I thought would be maybe interesting for trivia time, if it'll go to it. Okay, what type of coffee means stained in Italian? Latte, espresso, doppio, macchiato. Stained. I'm not sure. I don't know. For me, I the first thing I thought of maybe was espresso, but I don't know that might be wrong. No, it's the other one, and I was gonna say macchiato, but I thought, espresso's so thick or whatever, like, concentrated. Maybe that's what they called it, but it's macchiato. In Italian, the term macchiato translates as marked or stained, meaning a stained or marked coffee. Okay. Which of these plants is used to make tea for its calming properties? Coriander, sunflower, ginger, chamomile. Well, I know a little bit about some of the herbs and stuff. I used to, many years ago, I sold vitamins and supplements for this company. I think it was called Vitamin Power. It was a good company. And they sold a bunch of herbs and stuff too, supplements, yeah. And so that would be, it was coriander, sunflower, ginger, chamomile. It was chamomile tea. Yeah. Chamomile is the most common name for several daisy-like plants of the family Astraceae. Okay. So, may improve sleep quality too, it said. An iced tea drink is named after which part of New York State? Long Island, Staten Island, Buffalo, Manhattan. Ooh, I gotta get me some of that buffalo tea. It's just yummy, buffalo tea. I think a lot of people have probably heard of a Long Island tea. Yeah, it's got like 5 different liquors in it or something. Which country is the second largest producer of tea after China? England, Turkey, Vietnam, India. Wow, I don't know. But look, I guess these are they bushes, tea bushes or something? Look at that. That's interesting. I would say I think it's India. Yeah, India. As a neighbor of China, India is known as the second biggest tea producing country globally, with approximately 1 million tons in 2022. Wow. I almost said 1 billion. That would have been a lot. Which of these is another word for coffee? Glog. Give me a cup of that glog. Make sure it's really hot. Adam's ale. Java. Chai. Yep, that old glog. Gotta have me a cup of glog first thing in the morning. Nothing like it. It's Java. I think everybody's probably heard of that one. What famous tea party was held in the United States in 1773? The Seattle Tea Party, the Boston Tea Party, the Chicago Tea Party, the New York Tea Party. And I definitely remember this from school too, and I've read about it, on my own. It's the Boston Tea Party. Yes, everybody's probably heard of that, Boston Tea Party. What is the natural stimulant most commonly found in tea? Caffeine, ephedrine, capsaicin, forskolin. I don't know. I thought capsaicin, isn't that with peppers? Something to do with peppers? Or is that wrong? That's the wrong. It sounds like it. Maybe. I think that's what it's called. But it's caffeine. Yep. Caffeine. What kind of tea is Earl Grey? White tea, red tea, green tea, black tea. Well, black is not gray. Are they saying Earl Grey, like gray colored? Green tea, red tea, white tea. Earl Grey. Well, I know if I say one, it'll be the other, but I'm going to say black tea. That's right. Earl Grey tea is one of the best known tea blends on the market. Traditionally, it's a simple blend of black tea and oil of bergamot. That sounds gross. No wonder they never mentioned that. Yeah. A White Russian is prepared with vodka, coffee liqueur, and what else? Orange juice, cream, cola, grenadine. Well, I think it's, I thought they used milk. So I'm going to say cream. Yeah. Tastes like chocolate milk. I had one a long time ago. Many years ago. But it was actually tasted like, you know, just like chocolate milk to me. I couldn't really tell the difference in it. It's funny how they can do that and it tastes like, you know, something else. Okay, so yeah, it's cream. A White Russian is a cocktail made with vodka, coffee liqueur, e.g. Kahlua or Tia Maria, and cream served with ice in an old-fashioned glass. The drink has no known Russian origin, but both are so named due to vodka being the primary ingredient. Huh. Okay. All right, so I got 8 right and 1 wrong. One more. What material were the first tea bags made of? I think we had this before. So I'm going to pass on this. And it's silk. Yeah, we definitely had that. Okay, maybe this will work. What coffee drink got its name from hooded monks? Frappe, cappuccino, affogato, ristretto. Never heard of that. Well, hooded monks, huh? Well, I'm not for sure. How about a good old cappuccino, monks? Yeah, that's it. Many of the terms for coffee drinks come to us from Italian, where they're terms of utility. Espresso comes from the Italian word that means pressed out. Come on. Let's go to, where is it? The Capuchin friars are members of a larger Franciscan order of monks, and their order was founded in the 16th century in Italy. They just keep going on and on. The Italian word for this distinctive hood, cappuccio, gave rise to the Italian name for the order. When the cappuccino drink was first introduced in Italy, it was named after Capuchin friars because the color of the espresso mixed with frosted milk was similar to the color of the Capuchin robe. Okay. All right, everybody. I got 9 right and 1 wrong. I liked them today. I thought they were interesting, something different. So, I knew some of them, and some of them were a little bit easy, but I did learn some things anyway. So you got to have some brain exercise every day, So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Definitely check out Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews tonight. It's always a great show. Bye, everyone, and God bless.